Bonsoir. Seeing as I'm having a bit of a problem being online for a little while, I seem to have a couple of minutes to express myself, shall we say. Been having a really long day. Missed a flight due to the inefficiency of our beautiful, beautiful army and their cavemanish approach to paperwork, which is always the highlight of my day when I have a flight to catch. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm not doing this to bitch online because you've seen my Twitter. It's more than enough. You don't need a visual with that. Although if you pay for it, it can be provided. Just saying. Let's talk about something that a lot of us would relate to, like say Egyptian parents. Now, the mere mention of this idea brings this sort of mental image to my head when I think of my mother. Something along these lines. Every time I just think of her or hear her voice, this is the face that pops up inside my head. It usually doesn't come out. Sometimes it does. I won't lie. You've seen what she says on Twitter. I mean, she's a very difficult lady to live with. It's not easy. It's not easy. No, sir. Nope. But back to my point. Egyptian parents. I know it's not just me, but what the fuck is it with trying to live out the things that you couldn't do through your children? What is that? I mean, I remember when I first started college, I was actually pre-med. Because back then, I liked bio. It seemed like an interesting thing to do. I never really wanted to be a doctor, but my mom, she really wanted me to become one. I mean, she was telling all her friends about it. Like, all of them, it's like, my son's gonna become a doctor. I'm so proud. Even though, again, pre-med. And then, 2 years into it, came to the discovery that, you know what, I don't want to be a doctor. It's not for me. If I were to be a doctor, I'd be the kind of doctor who would break little Timmy's other arm just to make a point that you should, wear protection when riding a bike. I'm that kind of guy. It doesn't seem very doctorly to me. Needless to say, she went through some sort of nervous breakdown in which she just tried her best to bribe me back into pursuing that as a career, down to very irrelevant things that would not even slightly appeal to me. One of the most favorite example for me happens to be هقول ايه لطنط ألفت هقولها ايه ان انت مش هتبقى دكتور. I would fucking love to know who the fuck Tonto Ulfat is, because I do not know that woman. I do not know. I wasn't even aware she was such an important influence or, an opinion in my mother's life. That was fascinating. But, I'm just going with a very specific example here, but I want you to tell me how you feel about the way your parents channel their wishes, their expectations, their hopes and dreams through you, through the way they brought you up, through the advice they give you, if they do, because my parents were shit with that. My dad does okay, though, from time to time. It's not his thing. But you just don't want to go to my mom for advice. That's just like the last thing you want to do. Unless you are seeking counseling on how to fuck somebody's life up, then she's the best person for you. A lot of you are going to say, I'm too harsh on my mother. She's probably not that bad. Dude, I met her. She's so sweet. Yeah, she's sweet to you, you little douche. Behind closed doors, she's like a little tiger on steroids. Don't, okay? Don't tell me what I live with. Anyways, internet's back, so I'll holla at you later. Peace.